Hello, TikTokers. So I wanted to make a quick post because I wanted to get your thoughts and opinions, and you guys can judge me all you want. So in this background, as you guys can see, this is a post that came up on my Facebook page. I watch a lot of like little babies and seeing how cute they are and people recording them and all that, but this post popped up on my page, and I'm going to back up a little bit. I want you to see here. It says, it shows a baby, of course, a baby. But the sentence was, I wanted to put my 2 cents on it. It says, the newborn period can be so intense, while so joyful in so many ways, it can also be incredibly stressful. So, I am the type of girl that's like, I can pick up, and I've been noticing this for years when it comes down to people who have babies, who have babies overall. There are parents, and this has been called out before, these parents or the moms, for the most part, they like to use their kid for attention. I'm trying to figure out, because I know I'm not a mom. One day I'll be blessed to be one. But I don't really like when other people use their children for attention. How are you going to say that a child is stressful? And I was like, if you say your child is stressful, then you're not ready to have a kid, You got so many people that's just out here willy-nilly getting pregnant, being blessed that you have a baby, because I had made a statement, you guys will see in a little bit, about how there are people in the world that love children, that want to have kids, and they are struggling to this day on having children. And here you go. And I feel like that it's a very stupid statement by saying that it is stressful, it is overbearing. What is the point of you, having a kid? It's just, to me, simply like clout chasing. I also stated also that I felt as though that the baby is cold. You see how you notice that? Okay, you see? Why is the baby's arms are exposed, the legs are exposed? When they're little like that, they have little to no blood. So you have to warm them up. So I said, instead of you clout chasing and trying to get attention for this baby, why don't you be a mom or be a parent to that baby and put that baby on a blanket? And then another woman wanted to say that, oh, if you were to put a blanket on the baby will suffocate. I have never heard such a thing. I have seen many babies. I watched my nieces and my nephews grow up. I put blankets on them many times. It was not one time that they put a blanket over their head for them to suffocate. And you're having your child out like this symbolizes that you're making the child sick. For they're sensitive. They're a baby, not a toy baby. So since this woman wanted to complain about, the blanket's going to suffocate the baby, oh my God, I posted this picture. So I made a suggestion about, how about you just wrap your baby like this? I see that the blanket is thin, but I feel as though that you could wrap your baby in a blanket that way to keep the baby warm. You know what I'm saying? And if you also concerned about whether if the baby is going to suffocate itself, how about doing this? See? Mittens. Mittens, mittens. Mittens are the key. And I know one day when I will become pregnant, I will collect mad of these, okay? Because keep in mind, they're used so the baby won't grab anything in their sleep. They are used to keep the baby from not grabbing its own hair and crying and screaming, trying to pull their hair out because they don't know what they're doing. So that goes to show that these women that are commenting on my page, they have, or commenting on my comments, sorry, they don't know shit about parenting. So what made me do this video real quick is because this woman that wanted the clout chase, I don't know who in the fuck she is. She's a pussy. She climbing all up on my all up on my comments with no face pictures with these memes and shit, and you could tell flat out that she's a damn troll, and I had to put her on her ass. Okay, she wanted to call me judgmental, which I basically said, I said what I said. Stop using your children for clout. I noticed that many people, they really want to have that recognition. They want to have something to make themselves feel important, because inside it either, lack low self-esteem, or either they didn't have a mother figure growing up or a father figure growing up. Sincere apologies if that is the case. I'm blessed myself that I knew who my mama and my daddy was. But there are certain things that you don't need to be like saying, because it for one, it just doesn't make any sense. And number two, it just shows, at least to me, that you're mild ungrateful. So this is me calling this bitch out. I'm not even gonna cover her name or nothing like that, but these are my responses. Saying I can't see her face or anything like that. I see you hiding behind a picture. Second, you are encouraging this post, which means you're no different than the person posting and others. And third, why are you in your feelings? Don't you have anything better to do? You work. Why are you defending a person you don't know? And I basically call her a troll, because I don't give a shit. I said what I said. Don't be a sour, sour meow, because I called you out on your BS. Stop clout chasing your children. I feel bad y'all need to gain attention for using your babies. They didn't ask to be here for you to complain. I am not a mother, but I could say I don't need to clout chase and use my baby for attention and to feel better about myself. I take that responsibility head on because it comes with a package. Never said anyone don't love their kids. Of course, she assumed that I was saying that nobody didn't love their kids. I did not state that, okay? I said stop using your children for clout. There's a difference. Okay. Stop using your babies for attention, bitch. And then we going back and forth, on and on. I posted stuff. She posting stuff back. She's tagging my name. I said, do not tag my mother effing name. And I'm like, you don't have anything better to do? Like, you don't have a job working 9 to 5? That's the reason why they making y'all motherfuckers work, because y'all ain't got nothing to do but be on other person's shit and nobody ain't even talking to you. This is another response. I call her a welfare hoe. Yes, I did. I call her a welfare because she claimed that she was older. She claimed that her kids were grown. She's sitting here fighting with a 30-something-year-old woman. I got to get up there where you at. You're basically fighting with a baby, okay? So I call her a welfare hoe who don't have anything better to do. Don't care about your profile or whatever. She assumed that I worry about her profile. Like, I don't be stalking people. I'm gonna stalk somebody I don't know. Bitch, you ain't BTS. You're irrelevant to me. I look at the picture of babies, and yes, in this video popped into my feed. She said that I chose to look at it. I said, bitch, it popped into my feed, okay? Because I like babies. Thank you. Thank you. Plus, you're too old to talk to someone you wish you look like this. And you guys see me, right? You guys see me. I'm a sexy. Get a life, hun. Time is short. In the meantime, I gotta go. Peace. And then I basically told her, like, go for a walk. Go for a job. Go get some dick and get off of mine. And bitch must have got offensive. And she left. She couldn't take the smoke. So, the moral of the story is, don't fuck with me with the bullshit. If I see something, I'm just going to call out the BS. I know that's everyone. I don't feel like that I'm wrong in it. But I can pick up people who are being for real, and people who are fake. We are living in a world, you guys, where people want to clout chase. People want to take this little thing and blow it up. Losing people's jobs, making people feel some type of way. Nobody ain't got time for this crap. Plus, I'm a Virgo. I'm going to call you out on your ass, and I'm going to eat you raw. All right? So, that's my little story time, and Let me know what you guys think. Like the video for more and follow.